Kevin Samuels. Modern women want to dominate over men. Whenever you watch a video like that, you always gotta make sure you scream whenever they have caps. Like, modern women want to dominate. You always gotta say it like that. That being said, let's watch this down video.
I am 26.
All right. Well, we're talking about older women that are mad about this dating situation.
Well, listen, I'm single. I think I'm a good. I believe I'm a good catch.
Did you hear what I said?
What you say?
Well, I told you about the topic. We just jumped into what you want to talk about.
Oh, excuse me.
I noticed something about the women that often go onto his show, like whatever that is he did, like that live stream, whatever. I feel like most of them are really insecure because I don't know many black women, at least around me, who would let a man talk to them how he's be talking to them. Like he is be guttural, like he is be going in raw, like just insulting them to their face, telling them to shut up and stuff, and they just be there. I noticed even in some cases in the video that we watching now, the woman actually smiles when he tells her to shut up. And I find that very disturbing. I think that it's some sort of brain rot brought on by existing in a world dominated by patriarchy, believing that that's what a man should be doing. I really feel like him doing that was like scratching some kind of itch in her brain that, oh, this is what a man should be doing. Actually, this is acceptable. No, it is not. No man should talk to you like that. Okay, this is unrelated to everything I'm talking about. I just be hearing some strange stuff in Albany. Somebody just started snorting. I know what. Maybe there was some of the snow outside. If you catch what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let's just hope that this woman doesn't embarrass herself any more than she already has. Hey, it's me from the future. I don't know what I'm in for. This is going to be an insanely hard video to watch.
I have a hard time finding a good man right now.
Bro, like I said, the woman he brings onto the show, I feel like they're often insecure, and they already come pre-packaged with all the things that make them a perfect victim for this show that's happening. Because they come onto the show with ideas of patriarchy already strangling them. Because they often come into the show, the first thing they say and the first thing that come out their mouth, I have trouble finding a man. And let me get something clear. There's a difference between saying I want a relationship and saying I need to find a man. Because why do you need to find a man? Why? Why do you need to find a man? Is it that you want a man, or is it that you feel like you need a man? Because if you need a man, no you don't. You could want a partner, but you don't need a man. The idea that you need a man is self-destructive because that's putting your own value down. You are your own individual. If you saying you need a man, you saying that you can't exist without a man in your life, which is not true. You exist now, right? You might not feel as though you're complete, but that's just because patriarchy has diluted your sense of self. You as a person, as a woman, as a black woman, you do not need a man to validate you because they never will. That will never happen. A man will never validate you. And people say, oh, my parents are happy, you know, my daddy, he is work, my mom, she is staying home, she's cooked, she's clean, they happy. Nigga, your parents are not happy. They're not. There's no such thing as a happy relationship within patriarchy. That is a myth. That is a myth. Of course, you could say somebody is happy, but I know plenty of people who are happy, but they live in terrible situations, but they think that that's the best that could get. So of course they're gonna be happy because they don't know that it could be better. They don't know that they could be free. They could be a free woman. Let me show y'all a story right quick. The Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin is a tragedy. It follows a married woman who must now deal with the consequences of her husband suddenly passing away. But before you cast sympathy, the story isn't going in the direction you think. What makes this story a tragedy is that Miss Millard lives as a woman unburdened by the heavy weight of marriage, just for a moment. But even in this moment, she thrives. When she abandoned herself, a little whispered word escaped her slightly parted lips. She said it over and over under her breath. Free, free, free. The vacant stare and that look of terror that had followed and went away from her eyes. They stayed keen and bright. Her pulses beat fast and the coursing blood warmed and relaxed every inch of her body. Marriage was never purely for love. Often it was for gain. Gain that would never reach the woman involved. Families would arrange a marriage due to its political and financial benefits, and as a woman, you were of such low importance that your objection was ignored. But now that Miss Millard can live as a widow, own land, and care for her own, she worries not. That is, until her husband walks in the room. There was some mistake. Her husband was not dead, but her heart had already clung to the idea of freedom. When it was ripped away, she couldn't bear the injury. A woman who is free is a dangerous woman, because the women who are still stuck in these relationships with patriarchy will look at them and realize that there is a way to be a woman without being shackled to a man. And the men hate that. They hate the idea of a woman who is free, because then that brings into question who they are and where they stand. Because a lot of men, the patriarchy has diluted their brains so much that they think that that is the only purpose to be a man, is to have dominion over a woman. And once women don't give it to them, who are they? Who is a man without his woman to subjugate? Let's move on.
You got time to get with a man who does have his shit together. The question is, will he pick you?
I'm picking who I vibe with, and the niggas I vibe with be the broke ones.
What makes you think a man who's there wants to connect with a woman who calls men niggas?
Y'all, it's Black History Month. I need us black people. Please, God, let go of the idea that saying nigga will somehow bring us back to slavery or something. Please let that idea go, because who are you even saying that to? Like, who are you saying that for? Like, who do you serve when you say that? Oh, I don't see niggas. We are above that. And let me ask you something, right? The people who often say, don't call me nigga, right? Who are they often around the most that might make them think that that's not something they should associate themselves with? I don't even have to say it, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. It popped into your mind, a flash of white. It's just fascinating because this black man is honestly was one of the biggest white supremacists on black internet, essentially. What are they? Are they not black? Can we not say that? Can I as a black person, hey man, can I just say it once? Like, I know it's like a bad word, but can I just like say it? I am black. They are black. They are referring to black men. Can they not say that? Or is it that we have to have this sort of standard? You know, we can't go down to that level. We can't be ghetto anymore. We have to be polite. You know, we have to be more civil, perhaps even more white.
And the issue is, again, man.
Oh, so you don't agree that
I don't know you, but I'm telling you.
So I'm not a woman, I'm a female?
Woman, female, lady, different things. But what I'm telling you is, what I'm seeing is, you said it yourself. Men have told you you're aggressive.
Wait, the idea that black women are aggressive, that just stems from white supremacy. Like I said, everything always comes back to that. Because nobody's ever said that white girls are aggressive. Nobody ever says that, because if a white girl is mad, then obviously something must happen that is upset her. We need to take care of this gentle soul. If a black woman is aggressive, it's like, take cover, a girl is loose. And it might seem like I'm being dramatic, but that's exactly how people act. People think that a black woman with emotion and aggression is like something to be feared, because that's how everybody's been socialized. A black woman being angry, totally something is wrong. And it's just so sad seeing women, grown black women, saying stuff like, we're aggressive. It's like a negative thing, but damn. Listen, my advice to black women everywhere, do not be afraid to show emotion and to be aggressive. If something pissing you off, take care of it. Take care of it, because if it's making you mad, well, it probably needs to like be taken care of. I don't know why I said that like that. I like lost all my steam just now for some reason. But anyway, like yeah, like if something upsetting you, then your emotions are valid, especially if it's racism or something, or it's like the patriarchy. If something like that upsetting you, be angry, be aggressive. That's how these things get changed. People like to say, oh, you know, Martin Luther King was peaceful. You know, you gotta do things peacefully. You know, gotta be respectful. Nigga, okay, look at this, right? Look at that. That is propaganda. Demonstrating that even though Martin Luther King did peaceful protests, they were still saying back then, oh, it's a riot. Don't mind these niggas, bro. They will never respect you. It don't matter. What works is telling somebody in their face, you pissing me off. Stop being racist. Yeah. Yeah.
Natalie?
I am 5'4" and I weigh 200 pounds. So I'm thick.
It's not thick. That's obese.
I do not study medicine. I am not a physician. I am not a medical practitioner. And that makes me seem unqualified, but it actually puts me on the same level as Kevin. And for him to boldly just give out these diagnoses, you're obese, meaning that you're unhealthy. It is often that you can find fragments of white supremacy and everything, and this is one of those examples. Being a fat person is already something that society demonizes and does not want you to do. But being a fat black woman, ooh, that's one of the worst things you could do. Like, that's not something you should be doing. Like, as a black woman, your body fat should be extremely low. Of course, it should be kind of so that you have big breasts and a big ass, of course. But make sure your waist is still slim. Is this an achievable goal? Not really. Sometimes it just depends on your genetics, honestly. But who cares about that? Either you fit the beauty standard or you don't, and you are a fat person. So just cease to exist. I don't want to see you. And that's basically what he is saying. His message to black women is: if you are big, you should not be seen. You do not deserve love. You do not deserve to be treated as a human being if you are big. And it's because you're unhealthy, you don't care about your own self. People often say, oh, if you're fat, it's like self-destructive because your life is just gonna dwindle away. And I just have to ask, between the three people you see on screen right now, right? I believe the person who is obese is still ill. And I let that sit because I find it interesting. I was gonna say funny, but it's not really funny. So many people like Kevin pass away at early ages because they have the idea that they are healthy, or they are deluded with the idea that they are healthy, when in reality, health goes beneath the skin. Whoa, is that controversial or what? I put that in the thumbnail. But that seems to be something that I gotta say because, nigga, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And isn't that unfortunate that so many people are told that they are obese and now their whole image of themselves has been utterly ravaged? I'm obese, I'm fat, I need to change my whole life. I can never be happy until I lose this weight. It's not unfortunate. If you want to lose weight for yourself, go right ahead. But I don't like the fact that it's because you are put in a position where if you don't lose weight, you will not be happy, you won't receive love, people will make fun of you for the rest of your life, and you will constantly be told that you are going to die. Yet, here we are with people who are not obese, perishing.
I don't know why women think you're going to talk over a man or through a man. See, if men were to do that, it would come down to a fight.
Really? A fight? A physical fight or
Yes, because you're trying to overtalk someone. That means you're trying to dominate a conversation. Why do you think that's acceptable to try to overtalk a man?
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be scared to make these kind of jokes because I know plenty of people will just be waiting to jump on people they don't like and just say, oh, they gay. I ain't gonna lie, why he said that so zesty? Like, why are you, as a woman, trying to dominate a man? But anyway, it just goes back to what I was saying. He is refusing to even accept the fact that she is speaking over him. Like, I can tell that he's generally getting bothered by her constantly speaking over him. And honestly, like, if I'm having a conversation with somebody and they keep talking over me, I get annoyed too. However, the reason he getting annoyed is different. If she was talking over me, I'd say, okay, I don't think this woman really cares about what I have to say enough, and she just wants to say what her opinion is first. He getting mad because he like, this stupid bitch talking over me as a man. Talking over me as a man. How dare she? How dare she? I am superior to her. How dare she talk over me? I got like, see, I have this thing where it's like, if I get too silly, I forget what I was talking about. Because I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, misogyny. He's a misogynist. Let's continue.
Get the fuck off my show. This is what I want you to know. These big, loudmouth, aggressive, they get mad because they can't have what they want. No.
What the hell? Why do I have my sleeves rolled up? When did I do that? Oh yeah, because I was hot actually. Put these down. I want to read the comments of the video because I don't think a lot of people read comments in videos when they talk about like the content, because the comments are more indicative of the society than the video itself, because the comments have more people in it. So let's just read. I'm just gonna read the top and just go down. First comment. This woman has more red flags in a Chinese parade. It's good hearing Kevin again. Rest in peace, Godfather. Okay, well, that's a interesting comparison to make. So they're saying that she has a lot of red flags. And Kevin doesn't. Like, I watch this video and I say this man has a huge ass ego. And I think he believes that he is superior to the woman he's talking to. I also think he's a huge misogynist and a bit of a dickhead. But that's not a red flag, because that's what's expected of men. There's absolutely nothing about her that screams wife. There are far too many black women just like her, aggressive, combative, refuse to recognize personal flaws that could be preventing them from getting the man they want. Minimal to no understanding of what men value, etc. Preach. Thanks for that. You know what? This is true actually. These women, they don't know what men want. And I'll tell you what men want. They want a slave. They want a slave. They want a woman who will do whatever they say and not question it ever. Basically, you be happy when I say be happy, you be sad when I say be sad, you cook for me, you clean for me, you please me when I want you to please me. I will never really care about pleasing you. That's for your own wives. I don't really care about that. Don't talk to me unless I talk to you. You know, we could like have, you know, black love or whatever, you know, it's cute for the aesthetic, but know your place. As I keep making points about stuff like this, you'll realize that black people are more traumatized than we think, because a lot of the things that we do on a day-to-day basis reflect slavery. Let me give you a quick example. Isn't it strange that we beat our children with belts? Like, you get a belt and then we beat them so that they can be more submissive. Isn't that strange? Doesn't that remind you of something? Or is that going too far? Next comment. I'm embarrassed for black women. I had no idea we suffered from such delusion. Oh baby. We don't listen, we're aggressive. Hard read. Oh my god. Wow, that is... Jesus, the feeling that giving me is like... Ugh. That is so embarrassing. How pathetic. That is literally one of the most pathetic comments I've ever read in my entire life. That is so sad, babe. I can glean so much from that comment. From that person, just from that comment. Like, we're aggressive. Wow. I honestly feel sorry for that woman. And it's sad because I know you're probably gonna project that onto the woman that's around her. They probably are already like that, because people are around people who they're like. So, no wonder there's this huge community of black women who are just insecure about themselves and they think that they deserve the treatment that they get from men. Damn, we're aggressive. Nigga, that's a good thing. Don't mind these niggas, but they will never respect you. It don't matter. What works is telling somebody in their face, you pissing me off. Stop being racist. I wonder if Kevin Samuels knew just how much his work impacted the black community. This man is a legend, said by a black woman. A large portion of his followers are black women, which is just insane, because he don't like y'all, bro. Well, he didn't. He didn't like y'all, bro. But yet they follow him, and they love it. I can't even imagine what state you have to be in to listen to Kevin Samuels as a black woman and be like, That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for watching till the end. Not gonna lie, making videos like this is really fun. Like, it's really refreshing to be doing it. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos like this. I started to. Well, actually, I'm planning on making a video addressing my older videos. That's gonna be something, but I'm really glad to actually be doing it, and I appreciate that I have people who actually like watching it. Like, it's just good knowing that the message is getting out there. Like, it don't matter how much people hearing it. Like, it's just people hearing it. Period. Which I think is just good. You know, it's nice. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.